Program activated.
So let me answer your first question. What is Project XO? Is this another stabilizer from Quattro Archery? No, not really, but also sort of. We'll get to that in a moment. So the thing is, I needed two new bows, a target bow and a hunting bow. But that's not quite possible at this stage. So I'm building the perfect crossover bow. Well, at least I think this is the perfect bow to do such thing. So that is what XO stands for, crossover. Simple as that. So why do you want to mix it all up? Why do you want to do it? So the whole idea is to have one bow that you can do everything with. Hunt, target shooting, everything, and swapping out the bare minimum of accessories and parts to make it work for the next discipline. So this is no small task, and this is going to be a huge challenge for me because it's almost impossible. This is that typical situation when someone asks you if you could only buy one bow to do it all with, what would it be? And this is what I got. So if you have been following me on Instagram lately, you would have seen that the Matthews TRX 36 is my bow of choice. Now, this is a pure target bow without a doubt. It doesn't even have a cutout to mount a quiver on it. And the particular sight that I want to use, not this one, but the one that I had in mind, doesn't provide any option to mount a quiver onto it. So this is going to be a challenge because I need to design something to attach a Matthews quiver to it. And in the real world, you would have carried your arrows on a hip quiver. That's just how it works with these bows. So why this bow? Well, let's take a step back. When the Matthews Monster Weight came out, I really liked the idea of it. The longer axle to axle, I wasn't too bothered about the shorter brace sight, but I liked the speed, I liked the cans, and I also liked the integrated grip. That for me is pure bonus points. Now, I also liked the TRX 38 as a target bow. I also had a Halon X comp a few years back, and I was literally on my way to buying another one because it's just that good. But it was bright yellow and I needed to recoat that in order to make it work for hunting. I've also been eyeing the Matthews VXR 31.5. Jeez, you can call me a Matthews fanboy. But anyway, you'll have a bit of a disadvantage if you want to use that bow on a tournament style. You need something like a 70% let-off. It's not impossible to tweak it to get that kind of specs, but it's not built for that. So I had a bit of a light bulb moment. Because what happens if you compile all that bows? You know, let's take the average of all of them. You'll end up with a TRX 36. Don't believe me? Check this out. So when you take each of the specs of all the bows and you obtain the average on all of them, you'll end up with the specs on the far right hand side. If you take that and compare that to the TRX 36's specs, then, well, they are pretty damn similar to me. The only problem is, it should be a 70-pound bow to make it work for hunting as well. You could always back out your limbs, and that's where the VXR 31.5 came in. With the switch weight technology, you could easily adjust your poundage with just a module. So, just before pulling the trigger on Halon X comp, this crazy deal came by, and I couldn't let it go. It was a TRX 36 with a stone riser, black limbs, and most importantly, 60 to 70 pound limbs. Voila! It didn't take me too long to make my decision, and I scooped up this bow. So it made perfect sense to me, and I have been in the situation where I had to hunt with my target bow before. It was actually my Elite Tour. It had a freaking 38 inch axle to axle, and I was hunting from a ground blind without any problems. So how hard could it be? So back to Quattro Archery. We have a ton of ideas that we kick around and test before we start running with it. So for this Project XO, I have decided that the perfect stabilizer is the Vulcan Pro.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wait, what?
We haven't launched those yet.
Oh snap. But anyway, these are some kick-ass stabilizers, and it is designed to perform over longer lengths. So I'm gonna put on a 15-inch in front, 12-inch at the back, and this should make it super stable. It also looks the part with the new seal-coated ends and the new matte paint. The result is smoking. I mean, just look at it. So we have decided to assemble a very special package. Remember when I said that you should swap out the least amount of accessories in order to convert to a different shooting style? Well, here you go. This package will contain 3 different stabilizers, 2 for hunting and 1 for target. In this instance, I will run a 15 and a 12 for my hunting setup, and I'll order a 33-inch Taurus Pro. This means that one of your hunting stabilizers will double as a sidebar for your target setup. Simple as that. Now the Vulcan Pro and the Taurus Pro are designed to look seamless and give you a seamless performance experience. This package will also be discounted like all the other stabilizer packages, and it will be completely flexible so that you can spec out the different lengths to your liking. This is pretty cool, right? So I'm sorted regarding my stabilizer package. The next upgrade on this bow will be the sight, rest, and especially my arrows. What do you guys think is the ultimate rest to use between hunting and target? Let me know in the comments below. I'd like to see what you guys come up with. So far I have one of the Hamskea rests in mind, but I'm still not sure what model. Then subscribe to my channel to catch the next videos of Project XO, and I will see you in the next one.